want to eat, don't you?
Yeah, Babbitt, I want to eat. I love to eat.
Well, then go up and get the bird out of that nest, and we'll eat.
But I don't want to hurt no bird. I like birds. I go hungry first.
What's the matter, Freddy Cat? This is only a tiny little bird.
You mean a poor little dincy-wincy, itsy-bitsy defenseless bird?
Yes.
Let me at him! Let me at him! I'll get him, Babbitt! Guys, way I'll mortalize him! Let me at him!
Take it easy, take it easy.
Show him! Where's he get that stuff? Don't hold me back! I'll get him! I'll show him!
Come on, quit your fooling. Get up that ladder.
Push me, Abbott! Don't push me!
Come on.
I'm scared to go up high. I get hydrophobia. Oh, I don't want to come going. Oh, don't push me. Oh, don't. You can't make me do it. You can't make me do it. He did it.
Come on, stupid. Get the bird.
Oh.
Give me the bird. Give me the bird.
If the Hayes office would only let me, I'd give him the bird, all right. Oh, Babbitt! Babbitt! Oh! Hey, Babbitt! Look! Stilts! Help! Help! Babbitt! Here I go again! Catch me! Help! Hey, I'm too young to die! Help! Save me! Help! Hey, how'd you get away up here? Say, Babbitt, are you sure this thing is gonna be okay?
Of course, of course. Everything's under control.
Don't push me down in a box, Babbitt! Please don't do it! Don't do it! Hey, Babbitt! Oh, Babbitt! Babbitt!
What's the matter now?
I'm afraid of the dark.
Well, I'll let you out then.
I thought I tore a putty tab. I did. I tore a putty tab. Oh, the poor putty tab. He crushed his witty head.
Gee, Babbitt, I'm just no good.
Oh, the brakes were against you.
I'm a flapperoo. I can't even get the boy.
Don't worry, you'll get it all right.
You mean I'll get it in the end?
Yeah, and you'll get a big bang out of it, too.
Well, that sure takes a load off of my mind. Hey, cut it out! Cut it out, pigeon! Don't do that!
This witty pitty went to market.
Babbitt!
This witty pitty stayed home. This
Babbitt!
witty pitty had roast beef.
Babbitt!
Well, what do you know? I ran out of pitties.
Babbitt! Babbitt!
Here, putty tab.
I'll save you. Where are you? Speak to me. Speak to me. Come on, stop your clowning. What's the matter with you? Aren't you ashamed?
I don't know.
Why do you do these things?
I'm a bad pussycat. Oh, I just can't seem to get the boy. Ain't no use.
Don't worry.
I can't do it.
This'll get you up there. Contact.
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 Contact. Hey, Babbitt!
Total blackout.
Hey, now's our chance. Come on. Turn out those lights!
And welcome to what will, for a little while at least, be the last of the Silver Case games. We're going to be doing a Thanksgiving special this coming Sunday. There's going to be me, a nice piping hot mug of tea, and a gentleman who has devoted himself to solving puzzles. Meanwhile, first off, like all the other streams I've been doing this month, our nonprofit shout-out today is for the Trevor Foundation. The Trevor Foundation is a group that seeks to be there for LGBTQIA plus people in need of support, and yeah, especially in light of recent events, it seems appropriate to shout those folks out. So if you want to donate, or if you need to talk to somebody about LGBTQIA plus issues, the data is in the description below. I've been forgetting to plug it recently because I can be a little bit of a flake, but what they do is very important, so I may extend their exposure for another month to make up for the lack of verbal shout-out. And if you can't donate, please consider signal boosting. After all, that's what I'm doing. Go ahead and give us something to look at while I drone on here. And meanwhile, it's on the game itself. It's interesting to note the Silver Case was made in its entirety by 5 people. Not 25, not 15, 5. In an age where the typical team was something like 30 to 100 people, which is still less than today, but holy crap, 5? Also, while this game was being localized, the one guy doing all the translation worked with Suda51 to make sure everything was as accurate to the original ideal as possible. So, unlike some of the slapdash localizations you may have seen before, this one is seriously faithful in its translation. So, bless you, Suda, for your incredibly eccentric dialogue. And speaking of dialogue and unusual, you know, I've read stories that had a reliable narrator or an unreliable narrator, but I seem to be playing an unreliable rememberer or narrator. To my character's perspective, dolls have spoken like traumatized people. Traumatized people have been treated like dolls. Folks with minimal exposure to Kamui have suddenly turned into cultish followers. And I have to start wondering, at least for this particular character, how much of what our hero is seeing is real and how much is pure delusion. And then there's our protagonist himself, who met Kamui face to face and is so traumatized that he can't speak, much like Kamui himself, and is allegedly being dragged along in the interview by these cops and is just witness to all this stuff. And so, between that and some of the weird body count and some of the weird dialogue and everything else, I'm starting to wonder, is my character a victim of Kamui or in collusion with him? Or does my character just think he killed his team when it was really me the whole time? Am I his son, like the kids we saw last episode, the ones who talked a murderess out of suicide because they sensed that she was carrying their brother, another child of Kamui? The person who had that art presentation on the screen that's, among other things, referred to the altered child? Am I a murderer? Am I Kamui? And this is just a vehicle for me trying to remember myself? Who is Kamui? What is he? Is he mad? Is he a murderer? And maybe even, what do any of those things even mean? So I'm given to understand that I stopped last episode just a little ways before the end of the chapter, and the start of a whole new POV character. So let's get into it and see what happens next. Continue. Yeah, there's transmitter and there's placebo. I'm still on transmitter. Which again, the terminology, this is not a bad translation. This is what Suda 51 meant. So, what or who is the transmitter? Kamui is the transmitter, maybe? Maybe different characters are receiving what he's transmitting? And a placebo is what we're going to get into next, which is a false cure, or a false treatment. So, let's find out. And as you may recall, I am in the hospital. I'm not sure. I'm not sure who is here, but I imagine I'll find out. So, okay, it doesn't look like I can investigate the desk. Yeah, it's a hospital area. There's places for people to be there for security purposes, but there's no one there. And there's the man himself, it seems. Kamui of the original silver case 20 years ago. Ayami Shimohira just admitted to a string of crimes. She'll likely get the death penalty. Kamui's children have been put into a facility. And the secret of Kamui's birth has finally been discovered. Finally? Yes. It was designated top secret, so it was pretty tough. And there were casualties. But someone got killed? 4 people. Fuck! So where was it found? An FSO paper company. FSO? Remnants of the Frontier Conservationists. You mean the Frontier Conservation Alliance? That's their old name, but yes. The ghost of the FSO. And Arifan joins us. Hello, Arifan. Welcome. They had Kamui. They managed him. That's where we learned where Kamui was from. The file says Cape Kamui. A complete fabrication. So his ID, they just made that up? Kamui was born in the shelters. Shelters? You mean those shelters? The Shelter Kids policy. I don't know about the details, but I assume the goal was personality development via management training. Raising them into special people who can survive in specialized environments. Possibly. You hear a lot of that stuff on the East Side. 20 years ago, that project was put into action. When Kamui was 4 years old. Okay, did I misunderstand something? Total character break. Did I misunderstand something? I was given to understand that the initial silver case was quite some time ago. So he was raised in those shelters. The shelter exhibition area opened 12 years ago. It doesn't match up. The exhibition area was its secondary use. The exhibition area was its... pardon me, after it had served its original purpose. And so, Kamui's kids found themselves in the shelters, tracing back their father's memory. Is that even possible? I don't know. But Kamui is known to favor those shelters. Why? His favorite place closely resembles those shelters. Where? Solitary confinement. And Arifan, yes, you're right. This does have a serious Ghost in the Shell vibe. I was kind of thinking that myself off and on. The reason Kamui seeks out the darkness and likes being locked up lies in his upbringing. As a child, he lived in a wide-open yet stifling environment. As he got a bit older, Kamui's hometown became the shelters. A sullen, dark world where the sunlight can't reach. He felt comfortable in that noisy and isolated world. People are attracted to the underground. Are they? Take this job. This is a world of isolation. It's sometimes hard to breathe. Yeah. Maybe he saw a miniature version of the world in those shelters. What are you, a poet? Interesting. I cannot go any further in that direction, but if I retrace my steps... Hey, Tetsu! Oh, you're here. You're looking good, big dick. Tetsu, you're back on the job from today, huh? Yeah, finally back to work. It's a stakeout. Yeah. We don't have enough people. Well, so it ended up not being much use, huh? Tetsu, maybe we should... Yeah, I know. Let's hurry. I'll show you how it's done. Big dick, hurry up. There's the Crimson Moon. Decoy Man. Spectrum is coming soon. Bizarre Love Triangle. Film window. Saving game. So now blinks confusedly. Yes, an RE fan. Wait, Kamui and Ayame. Gasp! Gasp, indeed. So let us begin to explore, now that we have observed something of the transmitter. Let us observe the placebo. Report 1. Yume. You're just a reject. Have you ever felt like that before? I did. I used to work as a police reporter for a pretty good news agency. Some shit went down that's not worth explaining. And after a bunch of trouble, I quit. After quitting, I became a freelance writer. It probably doesn't sound so bad, but in reality, chasing after celebrity asses, sticking a tape recorder up against front door interphones, pretending to be a relative and getting someone's registry information. I was doing worthless stuff like that. But then, one day, I received a work request by mail. Set a mark on Kamui Urihara and check out every single thing down to the hairs on his ass. That was the job. The guy who the media is now reporting on like crazy, the one they're calling the worst criminal of the century. That Kamui. What a mistake, right? Asking someone like me to do that job. But with the payment, including an advance, being unbelievably good, and the fact that I was seeing triangles in circles due to being so shit-faced drunk at the time, I decided to take the job. I promised to investigate everything about Kamui's past and future, write up a report, and submit it. It was a really secretive, sketchy-ass deal. With the amount of money I was getting, I totally knew that it was a really dangerous job. That's how it started. This is my room. It's my workplace and also where I sleep and get up in the morning. Hey. Interesting. Oh no. Ah, look at that. The person who was contacted to find out absolutely everything about Kamui has a picture of a bat hanging upside down in front of the moon in his apartment. In fact, that's the only decoration I see, aside from maybe some magnetized stuff on the fridge. And the person who sent an email to the protagonist of the transmitter signed his mysterious discourse claiming to know everything about him as the Bat. I wonder. The client who requested the Kamui job only wants me to submit my reports and keep contact via email. The reason being, well, I have my suspicions. I wonder if I have any new emails. Let me check. From Shige to Tokyo Morishima. Subject from a friend. Date Tuesday, 6th April 1999. 12:02:42. Been a while. How you been? I heard you quit the news agency. And now you're a reporter? You're pretty busy, huh? So, how about it? 50,000 yen. How do I put it? It's like I can feel the flow of the times. Like, this year's the end of the millennium, right? So I thought I can't just leave things as they are. You could say it's time to liquidate, you know? When I remember all the jobs I've done, I think there's a lot of stuff I've forgotten. I want to get rid of all that and start the new millennium nice and fresh. So how about it? Paying me back that 50,000 yen you borrowed now. We've got lots to talk about, so let's go have a nice long drink. Oh yeah, I'll give you my cell phone number. Call me if anything comes up. 10-332-33234. Out of this display. I guess I go back up to the top. A devilishly clever email. I had but to open it, and it has ensnared me completely. Ah! Here, you can not only read mails received, I had to right-click it, you can also send mail. From Tokyo Morishima to Shige. Subject, from a friend. The end of the millennium. That's not this year, it's next year. So that means I'll pay you back that 50,000 yen and clean things up nice and tidily next year. Sorry, don't mean to put you out. You're the same Shige as always. Glad to know you're my friend. Talk to you later. Looking forward to seeing you next year. Keep records of your own studies in the Morishima memo or diary. Morishima memo. Sorry, Shige, to be honest, be it this year or next year, or even next year, I don't plan on paying you back that money I borrowed. More importantly, I've been thinking that I really need to start rethinking our relationship, actually. So anyways, that's what's up. Don't keep sending me emails like that from now on. I don't care how cool and friendly you are, I'm gonna get pissed. Of course I am. But the truth is, even if I wanted to pay you back, I just don't have the money. I mean, with this Kamui stuff, if all goes well, I'll be coming into a good amount of money. Pardon me. So just keep patient until then. I mean, only if all goes well, but still. And if it doesn't go well, well, I can think about that when it happens. Live in the now, you know? Whatever the fuck that means. Again. And sometimes you can even join chats. Basically, it's where I keep my true feelings and thoughts collected. Normally, once you read an important mail, you act immediately. For mail, you can always read it again later. It's sometimes good to take your time going over old mails and mails you haven't read yet. My partner is a turtle. His name is Red. He keeps silent like an old fossil. but he's also delicate like a clock with its minute mechanisms. We've been living together for just over 2 years. Even though I had no money, I couldn't help myself and bought this Italian furniture. Here. There's all sorts of shit lying around. The only thing I really even use is the phone, but whatever. What else? Oh yeah. The world you can see from this window actually looks pretty nice. There's nothing really special to look at or anything. This park, but that's about it. Okay. This is my... That is to say, the guy called Tokyo Morishima's version of events in the Kamui case and related happenings in these scenarios. Basically, just think of it as a sample. The 24 wards has lots of guys just like me living here. I'm just one of a plethora of humans here, and by chance, I happened to get involved with Kamui Urihara. But, like, in a really weird way. How was it weird, you ask? Keep your pants on. We've got all the time we need, right? First, let me have a quick smoke, and then we'll begin. Quick smoke, so apparently my coughing's in character. April 7th, 1999, Wednesday, Tokyo's room. 3:37 p.m. Contact point, computer. Inbox. Well, there's two there. One from the Weekly Mail, subject Weekly Lovers. The other from the Daily Mail, Today's Word. Today's Word first. From Daily Mail magazine to Tokyo Morishima, subject Today's Word. Date Wednesday, 7th April 1999, 6:05. Today's Word. A play is a world with its own inhabitants and its own laws and its values. Saroya. Or possibly Saroya. Again, to all of my gentle viewers who actually speak Japanese, I apologize for occasionally mangling someone's name. It is not intentional. And the other mail, from Weekly Mail magazine to Tokyo Morishima, subject Weekly Lovers. Star The Amazing World of Carnivorous Plants, star. Date Wednesday, 7th April 1999, 6:25. Weekly Lovers. The Amazing World of Carnivorous Plants. 1999-04-07. Weekly Lovers, The Amazing World of Carnivorous Plants is a mail magazine that provides the latest news and unique information for fans of carnivorous plants throughout the world. For more detailed articles, photos, and videos, check out the constantly updated The Amazing World of Carnivorous Plants website. http://yokubutu.com. Fascinating wildlife, the winged Nepenthes up close. Winged Nepenthes. Nepenthes alata blanco nepenthalaceae. A vine-like perennial herb. The tips of its leaves have tendrils, which it uses to climb and capture its prey. Its insect sac is about 12 centimeters long, comes in varied shapes and colors, and there are two distinct shapes. one that grows on the bottom when the stem is low, and one that grows on the top when the stem has stretched out. The lower insect sac has a cylindrical top, the bottom part puffs up like an egg. The top part is somewhat thin, its intraspecific variation is spectacular. There are approximately 70 species spread throughout mainly Borneo and Sumatra in Southeast Asia, as well as Malaysia, New Guinea, Eastern India, Sri Lanka, the Seychelles Islands, and Madagascar. Topics. We used a special camera to capture images of this extremely rare wild Nepenthes. Videos have been uploaded to the website for a limited time only. The winged Nepenthes captures insects, bees, flies, etc., and dissolves them inside its stomach with peptic juices, which can be viewed from a variety of angles. The act of the winged Nepenthes dissolving insects is the epitome of the wonder of nature. We are confident that all sorts of nature fans will love this video. Additionally, there is a secret bonus movie hidden on the website. If you can find it, you'll be able to get an even more amazing look at the winged Nepenthes up close. Reader Opinions, MK. I spent 3 hours downloading the winged Nepenthes video, but it was definitely worth the wait and I'm extremely satisfied. I never thought I would be able to get this close look at the winged Nepenthes, this close of a look at the winged Nepenthes. I will treasure this video. Okay, I'm going to take just a moment to adjust the volume on my screen. It'll be just a moment, bear with me please. There we are, that's better. Which, considering that a lot of the plot seems to revolve around a personality that draws other personalities in and then kind of dissolves them, seems rather apropos, actually. No more incoming mail, let us return. Let's see now. Well, okay, the contact point is still there. Unfortunately, contact points don't go away once I've interacted with them, so let me see really quick whether this is just the same old, which is... yes. Actually, hang on, I'm curious about something. Can I scroll down to interact with other folders? I cannot. Versus. Well, perhaps later. Meanwhile, my home is in Ward 24, Area D4. Typhoon. Alright, well... now. I cannot yet exit, it looks like. Furniture has multiple chairs. I wonder... well, let's see if there is something I can implement, perhaps. So, implementation, implementation, tool usage. Back to monkey! Okay, perhaps not. Very well. Back to compy, apparently. Yes, Ari fan, by all means, feed thyself. Stoke the human furnace. Can I implement the computer in some way? Apparently not. So, point of contact. What am I missing here? Send. Memo, anything. Oh. Maybe it's the bottom of today's word. Play is a world with its own inhabitants and its own laws and values. Again, that's not inappropriate and is a little meta, potentially. But how? Cannot go any further that direction, or that direction, or that direction. And go further that direction. The star letting me know that yes, in fact, there is something there that is interactable. Yet I have already interacted with it. And this is as far in this direction as I am able to go. Implement. Oh, interesting. Contact point now points in several directions. Alright. Look, kids, Big Ben. Alright, there's something blatantly obvious that I am just not seeing somehow. Kind of experimenting to see if I can find an additional point of interaction, but I don't seem to be. Now, in theory, I would expect that this would be the way out, or at the very least, I could interact or implement it in some fashion, but that does not seem to be the case. Can I move any further in that direction or that direction? I move in this direction and can move no further. Or can I move further right or left from here? There is one contact point, and I seem to have exhausted its potential. Interact with computer. Can I yeah, it brings me to incoming mail. I've already interacted with both of these emails. And I do not know what would be further expected. So, hang about. Let me try something. This one had 2 pages. And no, the second one only had 1. I had thought that I'd tried right-clicking on the second email, but I wasn't sure. Now I am certain. Curious or curious? So it doesn't seem to be. Wait. No, clicking on the link does nothing. I looked for outgoing. Unfortunately, it doesn't exactly linger. Here, I just click contact computer and like do anything, clickety clickety clickety. No, it just immediately and automatically goes to incoming mail. So I will admit to being a little puzzled as to how to proceed. I would like to leave the apartment. I'll go ahead and save, just in case. Vivo is English right now. I'm on Humane, which is nice. Go back. Try the turtle. Yeah, that is also a splendid idea. But the problem is I cannot interact with anything in this direction. Or, if I choose contact, aha! Okay. If I contact the turtle. Okay then. Kamui. Yeah. It's definitely a fucked up job. Right? But the client is Inohana. Yeah, a request for my asshole old boss Inohana. So of course the job is fucked up. But I'm dirt poor. So, you know. Sorry, but I took the job. Okay, so what if we go ahead and I couldn't see anything here that was contactable, but there is anyway. Okay, yeah. Do not count entirely on the screen directions. I'll try the telephone before the window. Just being worked to death in Japan, one hears rumors. Telephone. That wasn't the phone, was it? Contact. Window. How do you contact a... Wouldn't that be implement? Okay, I guess implement is strictly for personal objects, whereas contact is for the rest of the world, anything outside of your bodily organ. I gotta clean this window more often. Well then. Get to it, Red. That wasn't the phone, was it? Okay. Therefore, let's just try contact everyone. Nope, not there. De nada. Contact the painting. Apparently not. Alright, having contacted those things. Okay. Yes. No. Yes. 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 Okay, are we back?
Yeah, we seem
We're
to be
back.
God damn it. So, the bad news is that same crash that has split the streams before happened again.
But the good news is this time, thanks to our resident techno wizard, it did not split the freaking video.
Yes.
Just,
Still don't know what the fuck that's about, by the way, for those of you who are wondering.
I think this game is haunted.
It happened with No More Heroes as well. I think Suda is just haunted.
Maybe Suda is haunted. What did I miss? Well, you missed the crash, basically.
Yeah. Well, not quite crash. Well, yes, crash. OBS just crashed. I don't know what the fuck. Alright, I'm just here to fix things, so I'm gonna leave now that things are fixed.
Alright, well, thank you for fixing things, sir. Okay, so basically, I'm not sure exactly when the game crashed. Yeah, I know, right? Goddamn Skynet. So, okay, those of you in chat, please tell me what is the last thing you saw before our beloved OBS swallowed its own head like a white rabbit. Just what's the last thing, and then I'll pick up from there. Anyone? Add. Okay. Just the email from the top. Okay, the email or the journal? Okay, so had I spoken to the turtle? Or the turtle cannot save us now. Whatever you've done on the computer, sense confiding in your turtle friend. Okay. Okay, so I apparently cannot go back. Yeah. Yeah, I know, you leave for 10 minutes, everything goes to hell. RE fan, you just need to never leave. That's obviously the solution here. That is the message. So, my character, my current POV character, after talking with the turtle, opened up his journal and started typing. So, it's he went through a summary of Kamui's crimes, and including that he killed 2 people of what is known so far. Their identities have not been made public. He killed 2 people, 2 security people, and injured a 3rd. And I don't remember the exact words that he referred to as being how inflammatory and poetic, unfortunately. I wish I did. And I cannot go back or scroll up, unfortunately, so I'm hoping that I'll be able to go back and reread some of the journal entries later. The indication earlier on was that I should be able to. So I will go ahead and carry on at that point with that very brief synopsis. The identity of the female body found on March 28th still hasn't been publicized. This particular crime seemed to employ the same MO as Kamui's past crimes. Apart from this, he also killed his counselor when escaping from the mental hospital. 4 people in total. Kamui was deemed mentally incompetent to stand trial for his previous crimes. So are his recent crimes also the product of his fucked up brains? Or does he simply like to kill? People are getting boisterous about it. The talk shows have all been featuring these quacks spouting random bullshit. How shitty the world has become. Early morning. Tokyo's room. 5:39 a.m. Continued. I searched for info till morning, but I found almost nothing. Kamui's first crime, for some reason, none of the details are available. Black-boxed. Someone's using a lot of power to push this down. Who was the first person he ever killed, and how did he kill them? Interesting. Also, Kamui, even further back in the day. All a mystery. What was he like as a kid? Who are his parents? Where is he from? It looks like no trustworthy info ever made it into the media. There are plenty of records pertaining to Kamui while he was in the hospital, but it's all a bunch of bullshit about how he was a model patient. The only thing I found is that when he was in the hospital, Kamui was totally broken down and was basically just an anemic bastard. I found this out from a tabloid last week. If I was going to cover the story, then first I should talk to someone who has gone up against Kamui and survived, like a soldier from the security force. But how can I get in touch with someone like that? And then I'm back to the Daily Mail. So, anyways, I'm pretty exhausted. What time is it? 5:40. A lot of time has gone by. Memo, no! Okay. Apparently I cannot access memo at this time. What happens if I talk to the turtle again? What the hell? Asleep? Contact the window. I gotta clean this window more often. Well then, get to it, man. Or telephone. If it'll work out. Erica, I guess. If I use her, then if need be, I can always use her as a shield, too. Yes? Hi, it's me. Silence. It's Morishima. I got a favor to ask. I'm looking into the Kamui case, like, personally. And I was hoping you might have something interesting. Anything is fine. I just need something to help bulk up my report. Hey, are you even listening? Hey! Fuck, the bitch hung up on me. Well, perhaps there's someone else I can call. That wasn't the phone, was it? Okay. Apparently nothing contactable there. Back to the compy. Hello, compy, my old friend. Memo. Morishima memo. I should ask Erica for help. That was a great idea for me. I mean, it's actually a shitty idea, but it's the only choice I have for now. I need to keep in mind that that's how fucked up this situation is. She still works at the news agency. It'd be nice if I could use some of their info. I just need to put the moves on Erica. Put the moves on her? She'd cry if she heard me. Just nothing. Seems to lead anywhere. The hell am I going to do? Shut up! Enough! I know. Please. For reals. Just get the fuck out of here. What the fuck? Seriously. April 8th, 1999. Thursday. Tokyo's room. 11:37 a.m. Talk to the turtle. What the hell? Asleep? Don't talk to the turtle. Pizza's here. Go away! I don't wanna. Computer. Okay. From Erika Yukawa to Tokyo Morishima. Subject, Mr. Genius, passionate writer. Date, Thursday, 8th of April, 1999, 7:08:53. Thanks for the nice morning coffee. Is that what you thought I'd say? You're the same as always, only ever thinking about yourself. You really understand what you're doing, calling me up and talking to me like that? You must think I'm some cheap woman, right? I don't find that funny. Your phone calls are a nuisance. From Erika Yukawa to Tokyo Morishima. Subject, P.S. Date, Thursday, 8th April, 1999, 7:24:37. The 24 Wards Heinous Crimes Unit is in charge of the Kamui case. The HC unit is a group of specialists in violent and disturbing crimes. It's different from the more central-related departments that always have mass media reporters hanging around, in that it wouldn't be impossible to take advantage of cracks in their armor. If you're going to talk to them, you should probably talk to the detective named Kasubi. He's old school, scary looking and self-made. I've met him before and he's a rather talkative old man. But with regards to crucial and sensitive information, he definitely won't leak anything. 99% of the stuff about Kamui that's going around in the media is either just rumor or pure fantasy. But since big news agencies like mine, newspapers and TV news departments are getting all frantic about it, a lot of facts should come to light soon. So if you're planning on just writing up a fabricated story, you're just going to end up screwing yourself over in the end. Also, I have no idea why you're sticking your nose into this stuff, and I don't care. But I will tell you that I'm not helping you for your sake, but out of my own curiosity. I've decided to let you show me what you've got. Whatever media you're writing for, it's been 3 years since you've gotten involved with anything journalistic as a police reporter. To be honest, I've been reading the articles you've been writing for a while now. I mean, I've just been reading them because that's what was handed at the hair salon, but still. Some actor brought some female college student to a hotel and tied her up and did whatever. Sure, that's a big thing too. By the way, is your official title still police reporter? From DNNET to Tokyo Morishima. Subject News Update. Date Thursday 8th April 1999, 6:15:21. DNNET News Update. 50-27-999 plan almost enacted. Emergency preparations undertaking for missing Kamui. $50-27-999 plan almost enacted. It was discovered that this past March 27th, the military forces of Country A and Country B almost enacted joint military operations. The 50-27-999 plan is a scenario created for the purpose of working out what to do in case of actual or threatened invasion by Country C. The decision to enact the plan was rescinded upon the publication of comments by Country C admitting to crossing over international borders. Emergency preparations undertaken for missing Kamui. The suspect in the Kamui case, Kamui Uehara, is still at large. With regards to this, Chief Cabinet Secretary Kitajima made a strange announcement, commenting that, quote, "We are undertaking the necessary emergency preparations. The population has nothing to fear or worry about," end quote. However, nothing has yet been revealed regarding Kamui's whereabouts or the current status of the investigation. DNNET, about dream1999.exe. The file named dream1999.exe is a virus. Please delete the file without opening it. This is a virus, but it will not infect your computer if you do not open the file. After infection, each time the user sends a new mail, dream1999.exe will be automatically attached to it and it will continue to spread. Details/how to delete http://www.dnnet.ne.jp/dream1999 many slashes DNNET, many more slashes. And that is the recent incoming mail. Okay. I cannot access the menu. I cannot access my journal. Ah! What good is a journal if I cannot reread it? Okay. Contact telephone. That wasn't the phone, was it? Okay, I keep thinking I hear the phone ring, but it's not the phone, it's something else. It's just wishful thinking. So I will experiment with contact a little bit more. Just kind of meandering around my room, seeing what's what, picking on my poor turtle. Wasabi, huh? Weird-ass name. You hungry? You want some shrimp? Some of that white leg shrimp you like? Sorry, but wait just a little longer. The HC unit, huh? I'll need my old business cards. Morishima Memo. Grabbed my old news agency business cards and headed to the HC unit. Met a detective named Kusabi. The old man reminds me of a truck driver. Same day. Office 24. Ascend to 3:34 p.m. That detective, Kusabi, he still hasn't shown up. It's been 30 fucking minutes already. Am I getting stood up? Hey, are you the guy I'm supposed to meet? I could tell by his eyes that from the get-go he had his doubts about me and was on the defensive. They say that it's a detective's job to doubt. And apparently, they're right. I tried heading into the main topic directly, but this guy dodged it. Anything at all is fine. Even just something small. I got no idea. Even if I did, I wouldn't tell you shit anyway. That's rough. Okay, I'm just gonna ask frankly, but what exactly is Kamui's deal? Well, if I knew, I wouldn't be in a place like this now. I see. Kusabi, you're a veteran detective. You've probably got one or two reporters with whom you're familiar. But, you know, how about switching things up once in a while? You trying to get into my pants or something? Nice. I can tell how passionate you are. Okay then, so what the fuck is your deal then? That stuff about the news agency, that was bullshit, right? Why do you think so? Because you look pretty fucked up. Look in the goddamn mirror. You're close enough. I'm just a freelance writer. To be honest, I am pretty down on my luck, which is why I'm after info on Kamui. I wonder. You know, I don't dislike old-school type detectives like yourself. Bullshit. Well, anyway, if you think of anything, please call me anytime. Don't hesitate. Don't bother leaving your card, buddy. This is part of sales, you know. I'll be back. So I ended up being made to sit around, wasting time with Kusabi. But this old guy should prove useful. It's more of a premonition than a hunch. But he'll be worth hanging on to. Next time I'll bring him some donuts or something as a gift. Okay, total character break here. Wow. Yeah, I'm just imagining you bringing the Japanese bullock a gift of donuts, hoping that that'll make him talk more. Holy crap, man. Okay. I hope that the character's being facetious. If he actually brings him donuts, I think that the scene resulting from that has the potential to be really funny. But let's see what happens. A nice little present for the hard-working dicks in the HC unit. Yes, especially Big Dick. Same day. 8:27 p.m. Tokyo's room. From Tokyo Morishima to S. Inohana. Subject, doing it to death. Went to the HC unit. Apparently, nobody knows anything about Kamui. Of course, that's bullshit, though. But we did come to an understanding. I should be able to visit again. Anyway, that's how it's going. Got any directions? Send. Anyways, this should be enough for today. This job is more complicated than I'd thought. But the conditions aren't bad. Well, if they're going to pay me that much money, I gotta try my best not to piss the guy off. Friday 9th, 1999, April 9th, 1999, Friday, Tokyo's room, 12:21 p.m. Inbox. S. Inohana message. From S. Inohana to Tokyo Morishima. Subject message. Date Friday 9th April 1999, 9:05:21. Someone saw Kamui Urihara. Meet with them. Preparations for coverage have already been made. 4 o'clock on April 9th, 24 wards. Hachisukacho, Block 2, cafe called Prussian. Your contact's name is Kaji Enzawa. He'll be holding a job hunting paper. Witness. Reporting? From Tokyo Morishima to S. Inohana. Subject, re-message. This is Daedalus. Understood. Will follow directions. The client is as impatient as always. I see. Send. Inbox. And I clicked on that one because... Aha! From the Daily Mail magazine to Tokyo Morishima. Subject, today's word. Date, Friday, 9th of April, 1999. 6:05:23. Today's word. The best swimmers are oftenest drowned. Even those most in their element can sometimes be swept away. That looks like it for the incoming mail. Hachisukacho. Hachisukacho. Okay, got it. Same day. In the car. 2:49 p.m. En route. Block 2. I got it. Same day. Tea room, Prussian. 4:11 p.m. I was a bit late, but the guy holding the job hunting paper still hadn't shown up. I ordered coffee and looked around. Russian. The place wasn't clean like most coffee shops. It feels more like a bar. It wasn't bad. I desperately tried to hold back the impulse to have a drink. As I was chain-smoking, the guy finally showed up. He was holding the job hunting paper. He was out of breath and looking at his eyes as he looked around the shop. He somehow didn't really look Japanese. Alright, I'm going to read that again. He was out of breath, and looking at his eyes as he looked around the shop, he somehow didn't really look Japanese. No, that's not it. For an instant, he seemed to look down on everyone in the place with a really peculiar expression. He definitely didn't look like a trustworthy dude. That's the impression I got. Inzawa sat in the seat in front of me. His earlier expression had disappeared, and with an attitude that made it seem as though he was born with it. He ordered a coffee in a really respectful and almost self-depreciating way. He looked like a normal, run-of-the-mill businessman in his 50s. He seemed so regular that I was sort of taken aback. I totally thought he was unemployed, but he said something about still being on the clock, and so he only had about 20 minutes to spare for me. That was totally fine for me, though. The geezer wiped away his sweat with a hand towel, and we started talking. You know, I saw Kamui. Where? This very neighborhood. You know, the Babylon Shopping Center, right? Right next to there. About 5 days ago, maybe? He was walking. That's a real scoop. That's right, it's a scoop. I spoke to the police as well. How did Kamui look? He was by himself. He was just walking along normally. It was the middle of the night. I was working late that day and tried to get a taxi. What kind of guy was Kamui? That's what I want to know. Like how he looked? He was like a new moon. He looked like the moon. It's a weird simile, but that's how he looked to me. I don't get it. You don't get it? What is Kamui to you? Kamui possesses a terrible creative power. Don't you think so? With that creative power, he's able to distort everyday things. Did you know that? Most people known as geniuses are the same. The creative power of a genius holds the power to encroach upon reality. And so, to me, the crimes he commits are a type of creative work. Even his murders. What? Are you saying Kamui's an artist? He's just a criminal. What are you, one of his believers or something? Well, actually, I really don't like that way of putting it. You know, you're pretty rude. Why the fuck would you believe in Kamui? I just wanted to tell you what Kamui is like, as is. In the end, I sort of doubt whether Inzawa actually saw Kamui. So that asshole is just walking around freely. The world we live in. All these people who are somehow fucked up. Men, women, girls, boys, all over the place. Fuck Kamui's believers. Anyway, I might as well go check out Babylon. Red is almost out of food anyway. April 10th, 1999, Saturday. 6:07 p.m. Tokyo's room. let's move around a little bit. Still has to clean that window more often. What about the telephone? And nothing with the telephone either. So let's try contact with red. And nothing there. Alright. Having gotten that stuff out of the way, let us contact the computer. Inbox. Daily Mail, today's word. From Daily Mail Magazine to Tokyo Morishima, subject today's word. Date Saturday, April 10th, 1999, 6:05:23. Today's word. Death is the great leveler. One's station in life doesn't matter. All people are simply dead when they die. Thank you for that dose of optimism. Memo. Morishima memo. The woman at Babylon. The world yellow like pus. This headache just won't go away. I can still hear that voice. It won't go away. Something was wrong. Something was wrong with me. That woman died. And then Kamui... I don't know. Ah, go away! Ha ha ha! Okay, going down Industrial Way, left to Jackhammer. Same day. Bar, Jackhammer. 10:24 p.m. Sir, you don't look like you got dumped by your girlfriend or something, huh? Silence. If in fact that is the case, there's a bit of advice that we always give at times like this. I don't want to hear it. Oh, come on now. What? First, you buy a knife. Silence. A cheap one will do. One that fits well into the palm of your hand is best. Then you buy some wood. Wood? Yes. You can just get a random piece from a lumber dealer. The size doesn't really matter. About the size of a brick probably works best. Then you whittle away at the wood with the knife. With what? It'll calm you down. This will calm you down more than anything. This is something that people around the world have been doing for a long time. The Indians did it. Same as when monks would carve statues of Buddha. You know those carved wood anteaters on people's mantles? The ones the Eskimos made. That's the same thing. Humans may have even begun using tools because of this. In order to calm themselves down, whittling something, or making something out of clay were likely the first ways in which humans utilized their creative power. And so, of course, you can make some clay into a doll or a bowl, or a pot or something too. A little golem, or whatever. And so, when God was feeling a bit down, maybe he decided to cheer himself up and got some clay and created people. That's my theory, at least. Anyway, just go ahead and try making some sort of tool. Anything at all. With your own 2 hands. So I should try making something with my own 2 hands, huh? That's some laughable shit, man. Friday, 11th, 1999, Sunday. 2:42 p.m. Tokyo's room. I misread the date. Space is warped and time is bendable. Called it. Okay, so, having awakened reluctantly, probably with a hangover, our hero, so-called, begins the process of exploring his little world again. Always talk to the turtle. Only the turtle can save us. What the hell? Asleep? But then it was revealed the turtle cannot save him. Contact. Telephone. And having ascertained that once again the phone has failed to ring, it comes down to the computer. Anything in the inbox? Why, yes there is. From DNNET to Tokyo Morishima. Subject news update. Date Sunday 11th, April 1999. Yeah, it wasn't Friday, it was April. 6/26/22. DNNET news update. Kamui is back. Murder at Babylon Shopping Center. 1 dead, Kamui back in hiding. Kamui is back. Murder at Babylon Shopping Center. At approximately 7 p.m. on April 10th, a young woman was discovered dead at the Babylon Shopping Center. The victim's chest had been hollowed out with a sharp blade, and the MO suggests that the killer was Kamui Orihara, who is in hiding after killing 4 people, including 2 members of the security force. 1 dead, Kamui back in hiding. The victim of the murder at the Babylon Shopping Center was 24 Wards resident Kei Nanami, 23 years old. Police rushed to the scene but suspect Kamui Uehara had already disappeared. I'm going to read that again. Police rushed to the scene but suspect Kamui Uehara had already disappeared. Although the Babylon Shopping Center was full of shoppers at the time of the murder, police have yet to find any witnesses who actually saw Kamui. Kamui. What's going on? From Erika Yukawa to Tokyo Morishima. Subject: Are you alive? Date: Saturday 10th April 1999, 23:38:17. So apparently you were there at Babylon. I rushed to the scene too. I was way later though. Then I heard that someone had been rescued by the HC unit, and I tried going there as well. I got hold of Kusabi while trying to find out who it was, and that's when I found out it was you. You were in a coma, huh? I was really surprised. Having an ex-coworker die isn't exactly the greatest feeling, you know? In the end, it looks like you didn't die after all, though. Did you see something at Babylon? I've heard that Kamui is hiding out somewhere in the 24 wards, and that's it. There are several suspicious stories flying around. Please respond when you read this. Daily Mail, today's word. From Daily Mail Magazine to Tokyo Morishima. Subject: today's word. Date: Sunday, 11th April 1999, 6:05:23. Today's word. Even if you lean on a cane, don't lean on people. Don't depend on others too easily. Kusabi. At Babylon, something happened to me. I fell into a coma. And then... Kusabi. Then... And then... Ah! Fuck! I don't know! Traveling south along Route Circle to the 24th Precinct, or 24th Precinct. Same day, Office 24. 4:11 p.m. That old man might know something. But still, he's making me wait again. Hey! Sorry for the wait. Hello? How's it going? Okay. Good. I want to thank you. It seems you took care of me. Is that your thanks? Well, it's my job, you know. What happened with Kamui? Ari fan. Wait, he was that guy you arrested and escorted from the mall. What happened with Kamui? I got nothing to talk about. Well, I just came to thank you. I didn't mean to try to grill you. So you found Kamui? So you do know what's up. Whatever, I'll tell you. We secured Kamui. Huh? Really? Yeah, really. We got him in custody right now. But he won't say shit. He's like a fucking mannequin. He doesn't say a goddamn thing. Where did you... This broad named Ayami was the key. Ayami? She was in a relationship with Kamui. He was in that broad's... What's it called again? Oh yeah, he was in her... atelier. It was so simple. I can't believe it. Why not? Are you one of those dickheads who thought Kamui would never be caught? Well, maybe, but... Why are you telling me this? You said it yourself, remember? That thing about having a few reporters I'm familiar with. Actually, it's because I have a bunch of stuff I want to ask you about, too. Big Dick met with you at Babylon, right? You were all fucked up, so you may not remember. Big Dick. It's a nickname I gave him. It's a pretty nice name, huh? Maybe you don't get it. Anyways, whatever. I'm going to a hot spring with my woman tomorrow. Don't be sniffing around like a fucking dog too much, okay? And don't go writing a bunch of bullshit about Kamui like it was leaked. Don't screw me over. Seriously? What a surprise. Huh? What was that? Just now. Along Route Circle, down past Industrial Way to Typhoon. Same day. 5:57 p.m. Tokyo's room. Memo. Morishima memo. Kamui was captured. If it's true, then it would have been about 20 hours after Babylon. I'll use this story. Maybe sell it to the news via Erica? No, that's impossible. Totally impossible. Either way, somebody's going to write about it. First, it's a hassle. More importantly, Babylon. What I saw that time. No, what I experienced. I can't get my head around it. Anyway, something happened at Babylon. That's probably also what Kasubi has a hunch about. Ah. Morishima memo. Who is this Ayame broad? Did I meet her at Babylon? That's not it. But some sort of memory. There's something about her inside my brain. Get your shit together, man! That night, I was in the car and decided to go to Babylon to buy food for Red. Babylon is just a shopping center. It's no haunted mansion. Nothing was any different than usual inside. Anyway, Babylon. There might be something for me there. Same day. In the car. 6:41 p.m. En route. Oh yeah, I was driving just like this that one time. Then I met with Enzawa. Same day. Babylon Shopping Center. 7:18 p.m. Yeah, and then I came here. After Enzawa and I split up, I realized that I was out of food for Red. And then I decided to stop by. Then, according to Kusabi, I met with some guy named Coyote. And then I met that guy. Only him? No. Someone was right there with me. Who was it? Was that Coyote? Who the hell is Coyote? Fuck, I can't remember shit. Looking at his brand of cigarettes, the brand is called Placebo. Uh-huh. I lost my lighter. What the fuck, man? Need a light? Oh? Who was that? That voice. I've heard it before. You may be just like me. No, that's not it. Someone, came inside my head. Hey. And then... Hey. Listen. Just fucking remember. And then fire. It lit up? Same day. Tokyo's room. 9:09 p.m. I met with a woman. Then with that guy named Coyote. Kamui. Did I not meet with Kamui? Kamui committed a crime at Babylon and was held down by the HC unit. No, Kamui was at the something Atlier, and he was arrested there. And then the girl named Ayami is the key? Fuck, something is about to connect, but I can't think. Maybe I'll take a little rest. Hey. I said, hey. Hey. Did you remember? I don't know why you were there, but I lit your cigarette for you just like I did now, right? You're kind of slow, so maybe you didn't notice, but did you hear that? Help! My scream. Help! Hey. Help! I wasn't like other women. Help! I felt something similar in you. Help! So it wasn't a coincidence. Help! So... Help! Even so... Help! Even so... What the hell is this? Fuck! Who does he think he is? Obviously, he's the same fuck! Fuck, 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 fuck! You saw, didn't you? It's already begun. I'm inside you. There's no going back now. The past is alive. Is this a dream? Or remember? First, I bought pet food. And then fire. Yeah, I went to smoke a cigarette. And then a woman appeared in front of me and lit my smoke. Then the woman was asking for help. No, it wasn't just one person asking for help. Then that woman showed up again. Help! That's what she was saying. To me? She said she wasn't like other women. And that's why she was asking me for help. Other women. Yeah. I met with another woman, too. And then... No, At that point, I no longer had any idea what was going on. When I came to, a man was standing there. Is this Coyote? At that moment, someone entered inside me. Inside me. Residual thoughts started talking to me. The woman with the cigarette. No, this was a different woman's voice. Help! That's what she was saying. Over and over and over and over. When I heard that, I wasn't me anymore. And I realized something. That the person she was asking for help wasn't me. And then Kusabi rescued me. So, I didn't see Kamui with these eyes. Actually, he wasn't even at Babylon. But why? I met Kamui. Why? Same day. Tokyo's room. 9:48 p.m. From Tokyo Morishima to S. Inohana. Subject, licking stick. Looks like Kamui was captured. Got info from the HC unit. I still don't know what exactly happened, but it's pretty much certain. I guarantee it. But for now, Kamui has yet to say anything at all. Maybe he can't talk. That's all for now. Midnight. Tokyo's room. 1:02 a.m. Memo. Morishima memo. However I think about it, I just can't work out what happened at Babylon. But I do know what happened. Instinctively, I do. Enzawa said Kamui was like a new moon. I saw Kamui, but in my head, as a vision, in a hallucination, but he looked like the swelling sun. Not the moon, a huge swollen sun, like a demon, or like a god. Why? The woman, it must be. The consciousness of the almost dead, or possibly already dead, woman flowed into me. Then Kamui is... what? He was there. He was. Was he? Really? That's what's scary. I'm scared of Kamui right now. From Tokyo Morishima to Erika Yukawa. Subject, Ayami. I want you to look into the woman named Ayami, the woman who had a relationship with Kamui. You've got info, right? I especially want to know where Ayami's outlier is, if possible, her origins as well. Get a hold of me by mail or whatever when you've got something. Ayami. April 12th, 1999, Monday, Tokyo's room. 10:45 a.m. Get up. Contact the turtle. The turtle is my friend. What the hell, asleep? Well, it's good that someone at least can have restful dreams. Check the telephone. Nothing there. Oh, I'll check the window just in case something has changed. But nothing ever does. And get onto the computer. Inbox. From S. Inohara to Tokyo Morishima. Subject contact request. Date Monday 12th April 1999, 8:07:21. Report immediately on what happened at the Babylon Shopping Center. From Erika Yukawa to Tokyo Morishima. Subject read girl named Ayami. Date Monday 12th April 1999, 9:31:00. So, no reply to my emails? Anyway, at least I know you're still alive. I faxed you a map for the request you had. The outlier is called Gladiolus. This Ayami woman is a relatively well-known artist among the underground culture. She made a lot of strange digital content. Her partner for that digital work was Kamui. It's been said that Kamui was the real artist and Ayami was just a simple programmer. The fact that these two formed a digital unit is not yet that well known to the public. So yeah, nice work on finding that out. But if you go to any random techno-type club and listen to the wannabe artists and the rumors, everyone is talking about it. But still. By the way, you could at least tell me what exactly it is you're looking into. Or did you forget to at least thank me? If possible, I'd like to just talk to you directly, but whatever. For now, I'll just leave you alone. Inbox. Daily Mail. From Daily Mail Magazine to Tokyo Morishima. Subject today's word. Date Monday 12th, April 1999, 6:05:23. Today's word. Bad news travels fast. Wanting to divulge others' misfortunes is the way of the world. News of people's misfortunes reaches the farthest corners of the world quickly. Okay, that's it for the inbox at the moment. Gladiolus. What a weird-ass name. Long route circles south along Flower Track to the Gladiolus. Same day. Studio Gladiolus. 3:38 p.m. So Kamui had a partner. What kind of woman is Ayami? What does she think of Kamui? After being in contact with him for so long, can she even still be normal? She's close enough with him to be his partner. Was she scared? Or was she angry? Or maybe something must have happened. She felt something. out along Circle, past Industrial Public Street to the Typhoon. Same day. 9:06 p.m. Tokyo's room. Morishima memo. Ayami wasn't at Gladiolus. There were only detectives there. Ayami had been taken into custody. I had some tabloid writer get a hold of her registration documents and copy them for me. But even that gives me no hint about her history. Her place of origin had been written over numerous times and was finalized as unknown. It was basically just a waste of a piece of paper. More mysteries. This woman with no past is scary. What is Ayame? If I knew that, then I might figure out Kamui's deal. I also got some of the works they did together as digital partners. Just looked like a bunch of crazy bullshit to me, though. Another dead end. Morishima memo. Thinking about Ayame, I remembered the woman at Babylon. Why were the women afraid of Kamui? No. Why were they filled with such emotion? No, wait, was that really even fear? Were they not actually asking for help? From who? Me? Or Kamui? Or maybe that guy I apparently met at Babylon? Coyote, was it? Or the guy from the HC unit? Those women are somehow involved with Ayame. There's something going on here. I got my hands on a photo and Ayame is pretty beautiful. Damn. Not sure yet, but I feel like something is about to connect. Little Red. Then. From Tokyo Morishima to S. Inohana. Subject. Out of sight. So you heard about the Babylon incident. You hear that I was there too? If so, this'll go faster. I just happened to see a woman getting killed there. Just that. There's something from after Kamui's capture too. He was arrested at a woman's outlier. Her name is Ayame. She used to be Kamui's digital partner. Also, I'm interested in Ayame now. But that's it for now. Don't keep sending me annoying-ass mails every 5 minutes. You fucking weird-ass pervert. Idiot, I'm not telling you shit yet. Ayame. I'll try checking her out a bit more. April 13th, 1999, Tuesday. Tokyo's room. 10:47 a.m. Up out of bed. Time to face a new day. Check the phone. Nothing. Check the turtle. Nothing. So, with my two preferred points of contact exhausted, reluctantly, I must return to the compy. Okay, and apparently we have a bot. May all bots be smitten and destroyed. From DNNET to Tokyo Morishima. Subject: News Update. Date Tuesday 13th, April 1999, 6:04:21. DNN ET News Update. Kamui has been arrested. Kamui has been arrested. It was discovered that Kamui Uehara, who had been hiding after killing 5 people, including 2 members of the security force, has already been arrested by the 24 Ward's Heinous Crimes Unit. Nothing is known about the time, date, or place he was arrested. Kamui is currently reported to be in an extreme comatose state and has not spoken a single time during interrogation. More details about the Love1999.exe virus. Those guys sure have a lot of shit to deal with. Morishima Memo. I went to the HC unit. With the big news, the media was pushing themselves in there like crazy, so I wasn't able to meet with Kusabi, but I spoke a bit with another detective named Natategawa. Thinking of Kusabi's position, I didn't use the name Ayami. Instead, I asked about the guy named Coyote I supposedly met at Babylon, but this guy is apparently totally useless. Hey. I thought I might be able to ask this Coyote guy about what happened to me at Babylon, but Nakategawa looked at me funny. Like he looked really sketchy. Apparently I'm considered to be a reporter Kusabe knows. That's helpful. I mean, I still use a fake news agency business card to get by reception, but still. So anyway, I have nothing special to report today. I need a lead on Ayami. It's going to be hard to get info from the HC unit. The world has finally found out that Kamui has been arrested. That Kamui had been arrested. The media is in a panic. I guess for today I'll just boil up some spaghetti and watch TV or something. Inbox. Daily Mail. Today's word. From Daily Mail Magazine to Tokyo Morishima. Subject, today's word. Date, Tuesday, 13th April, 1999. 6:05:23. Today's word, think in the bathroom. The best place for contemplation is the restroom. Ah. Yeah. It's him. Inzawa might be worth talking to. Tomorrow I'll try to get him to talk. April 14th, 1999, Wednesday, Tokyo's room. 11:22 a.m. Pull myself out of bed, try to face the day. And my beautiful bat picture. Hello, bat picture. The bat picture has started talking to me. I need friends. I spend too much time alone. But first, I must consult with the turtle. The turtle is wise in the ways of such things. The turtle is asleep. Such is the way of wisdom. I will check the phone. Telephone. Inzawa. What's his number? Yeah, it's me. Inzawa? I'm rather busy right now. Come on. I want to ask you about some stuff. Like what? Put simply, you know that Ayame woman, right? Yes, I know her. Then I was hoping you'd tell me what you know. I'll compensate you, of course. Ayame, huh? Ayame. Now that you mention it, I just remembered that I had wanted to meet with you. I'll be free around 5 o'clock. Okay, got it. I'll meet you at Prussian again. That son of a bitch knew about Ayame. Is that fucked up man okay? And he had something he needed me for? Well then... Down along Babylon Street to Prussian. Same day. Tea room, Prussian. 5:13 p.m. Inzawa showed up wearing the same exact clothes as before. Even the habit of wiping his sweat with the hand towel, nothing had changed at all. So, you know Ayame, huh? Of course! She's Kamui's ex-partner, after all. So for Kamui maniacs, I guess that's common knowledge then? You're funny, Morishima. Huh? You even know that? Man, what kind of connections do you have, anyway? Among us maniacs, you're pretty famous, you know. No fucking way. Not really. So, how did it go? Did you... see Kamui? How did he look? What did you think? I didn't see Kamui, and nothing happened. Sorry, but it was just some woman on the ground. That's unfortunate. What kind of woman is Ayame? Don't think that Ayame is just some normal woman. What? Why? She's a special woman. You mean to Kamui? No. Ayame herself is special. I don't get it. So, how exactly is she special? Well, in a way, she may be above even Kamui. Her stage, that is. And the fact that she's a woman is important. A man can only spread his seed, but the woman is able to choose a seed and raise it, right? Hey, man. I'm not asking to hear your weird-ass theories. Then maybe you'll understand if I put it this way. Ayame's very existence is bigger than Kamui. At the very least, that's what I believe. Because she's a clever and cool and noble human being. She's not as savage as Kamui, not as sharp-edged, not transitory. But from the time that Ayame started having special feelings for Kamui, something started changing. These special feelings aren't love or whatever. Ayame wanted Kamui. She simply desired him. And because of that, Kamui's actions were, to Ayame, something to be hated. What Ayame desired was Kamui's child. Ah, what the hell. That's right. Ayame was trying to give birth to Kamui's child. But the self-preservation instincts of Kamui's seed wouldn't settle for Ayame alone as its guardian. Kamui needed many more women. It's likely because he wanted to create the next generation. That was the beginning of all this tragedy. Ayame tried to prevent that. The self-preservation instincts of Ayame's seed tried to leave behind only a single, definite line. Like a sort of royal family. Only the unit of Kamui and Ayame and those born from them would be chosen for the next generation. They didn't agree on that. Which was correct, I don't know. But personally, Ayame's subtle yet strong spirit appeals to me. The blood flowing through her body is the most virtuous blood in this world. Ayame is perfect. Is that just your imagination? It's the story of the truth inside me. The truth. The fuck are you talking about? It's simple. Who is the real perpetrator? Morishima, you should know. The perpetrator. Huh? Hey! What the fuck are you? Of course this is all nonsense. My little joke. Ah. What the fuck is up with you anyway? I'm their neighbor. Neighbor? Listen, Morishima. Ayame has been arrested. Don't you have to go, Tokyo Morishima? The perpetrator. Fuck, is it really... at Babylon. From that time. Route Circle, down past Industrial Way, back to Typhoon. Same day. 10:03 p.m. Tokyo's room. Morishima memo. Ayame was arrested. Just as Enzawa said, it was actually Ayame who killed 5 people in this Kamui case. When I went to the HC unit again, it was even more hectic than when Kamui was arrested. I could barely even get inside. Cameras, lights, strobes, mics, and reporters. I stood back and just watched from afar for a while. After that, I was able to get Kusabe on the phone and spoke with him for a bit. Simple confirmations. He sounded fed up, but he also sounded relaxed. That guy is somehow able to calm people down. I also called Nakatagawa. He sounded pissed off. Maybe he just always sounds like that over the phone. Turns out I never saw Ayame with my own eyes. Well, Kamui, neither, I guess. I'm just a bystander. But thanks to the incident at Babylon, I feel like I've gotten caught up in another bit of trouble. To the point where there's no turning back. Ayame was pregnant. That's one fact. But what does that tell me? I can't understand the truth. Enzawa is wrong. Whatever he is, and whether or not it was really Ayame who killed all those people, and even if Ayame was really pregnant with Kamui's kid, nobody understands the truth about Ayame. Maybe Ayame was just a little lonely. From Tokyo Morishima to S. Inohana. Subject, try me. The Kamui case was actually the Ayame case. Ayame's motive was jealousy. I'm holding off on Babylon for now. I don't feel like writing about it. I'm sure you understand how now really isn't the time for that. Facts are facts. The truth is the truth. What Ayame needed was just a little bit of security. In my opinion, at least. April 15th, 1999, Thursday. Tokyo's room. 1:54 p.m. Yeah, normally I would have stopped this stream about 25 minutes ago or so. But due to technical difficulties, we got a late start, and I haven't wanted to just leave people on a cliffhanger since I'm going to be putting this game aside for a little while. So I'm asking those of you in chat, would you like me to press on a little further, see if we can reach the end of this chapter this session? What are your thoughts? Please for to be typing them in the chat log below. Meanwhile, I will consult the turtle for his wisdom. D is for consult. D could also be for ball. But no, the phone is useless to me. Thus, I am left with all of our oldest and dearest friend, the only one that truly understands us in our solitary lives, the internet. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Inbox. From DNNET to Tokyo Morishima. Subject, news update. Date, Thursday 15th, April 1999. 6:11:07. DNNET news update. The real Kamui case killer was a woman. The killer was Kamui's ex-partner. The real Kamui case killer was a woman. Regarding the Kamui case in which 5 people were murdered, suspect Kamui Uehara was under questioning, but it was later discovered that the real killer was a woman named Ayame Shimohira, according to an emergency announcement from the department leading the investigation. According to the announcement, she has already confessed, and her motive for the murders is to be revealed shortly. Ayame Shimohira was Kamui's ex-partner. Ayame Shimohira, the newly discovered perpetrator of the Kamui case, was found to be Kamui's ex-partner in creating digital art. Ayame Shimohira is still listed as a digital creator working at an outlier called Gladiolus. However, her relationship with Kamui is thought to have ended several years ago. From Erika Yukawa to Tokyo Morishima. Subject, Can We Talk? Date, Thursday 15th, April 1999, 12:17:07. How about it? Can we talk a bit? You seem to know quite a lot about Kamui and Ayame. I see you in a new light now. At around 2 p.m. today, can you come to the Skolba chat room? Let's talk there. I'll be waiting for your reply. From Tokyo Morishima to Erika Yukawa. Subject, Can we talk? Okay, I'll go into the Skolba chat room at 2 p.m. Morishima memo. Now I have several deadlines. The client and Erika both want to talk to me. But what am I supposed to report? I don't have anything worth reporting. Maybe I'll go on a trip once this Kamui case shit is over with. I should just skip work. That would be the smartest thing to do. I'll take Red with me, too. Okay. Time to report to the client. From Tokyo Morishima to S. Inohana. Subject, It's a Man's World. Here's my breakdown of the Ayame case. I'll make it brief. With Ayame's arrest, most of the details of the Kamui case have come to light. Ayame helped Kamui escape from the hospital and then killed the two security force members. For Ayame, copying Kamui's MO in order to camouflage the fact that it was her was enough. The HC unit, the security force, everyone was fooled. So Ayame hid Kamui at Gladiolus. I guess she wanted to be near him. That or she wanted to make sure that the world totally thought that it was him so that she could commit her murders. Her goal was to kill 3 women who had had physical relationships with Kamui. Why would she kill them? I can speculate on her motive. Ayame was a calm, calculating woman, but the emotions she kept bottled up were really violent and severe. Because of this, she was really sensitive about her beloved Kamui's relationships with other women. So out of jealousy toward Kamui, she decided to kill the 3 women he'd slept with. Ayame thought of herself as Kamui's digital partner. Her feelings for Kamui and her desire to have a baby were the cause. Those feelings, along with her knowledge of Kamui's relationships with other women, pushed her over the edge. Ayame was pregnant with Kamui's child. That solidified her desire to murder those women. From here on, I'm going to offer up my own possible theories. I don't have proof for this. In order to carry out the murders, Ayame became a Kamui copycat. She basically became the same as Kamui. It was Ayame's feelings for Kamui that made this possible. Pretending to be Kamui and killing those women, what was Ayame feeling? Sadness, pleasure, repulsion, intoxication, hatred, joy? One thing that's certain is that Kamui himself was not responsible for any of the stuff that happened from start to finish. So basically this entire case was caused by Ayame's will and actions, and has now finished. Inbox. Weekly Mail, Weekly Lovers. From Weekly Mail Magazine to Tokyo Morishima. Subject, Weekly Lovers. The Amazing World of Carnivorous Plants. Date, Wednesday 14th, April 1999, 6:25:17. Weekly Lovers. The Amazing World of Carnivorous Plants. The Weekly Lovers, The Amazing World of Carnivorous Plants is a mail magazine that provides the latest news and unique information for fans of carnivorous plants throughout the world. For more detailed articles, photos, and videos, check out the constantly updated The Amazing World of Carnivorous Plants website. The Beautiful Hunter, the Venus flytrap up close. Venus flytrap. Dionea Muscipula Ellis Droseraceae family. A carnivorous perennial herb. The leaves grow in a rosulate state with a length of 3 to 12 centimeters. The leaves have wings which look like flaps. Almost circular, the main vein is split into 2 hinged parts. The leaves contain a large number of long, sharp protrusions, with 3 antennae on each on the surface. When these antennae are touched by small animals 2 or more times in a short period of time, the leaves close up, trapping insects. A chemical reaction caused by elements of animals' urine helps melt down and digest the insects. The Venus flytrap is also called the tippity-twitchit or the tippity-twitchit. It grows naturally in the eastern parts of North Carolina and the humid coastal plains of South Carolina. Topics: Venus flytrap versus honeybee, a shocking battle, will be released on video. The battle of prong and stinger between Venus flytrap and honeybee that was released on the internet last year has been selected for a no-cut video release, full of scenes you will have to see to believe. On sale from 5/17. Length 2 hours 37 minutes, a 2-video set. Price 23,000 yen including tax. For a limited time, a campaign commemorating the video release is in progress. Answer the Venus flytrap quiz to win. All sorts of amazing prizes, including a trip to North Carolina. Please check the website for details. Reader opinions. Kimura. Last week's special was really interesting. I also have a Nepenthes Avata named Pen at home, but since I peeked in on the secret of her insect sack, it's gotten a bit awkward, but I'm also very happy, which is kind of confusing. I'm looking forward to more interesting articles. Daily Mail. Today's Word. From Daily Mail Magazine to Tokyo Morishima, subject Today's Word. Date Thursday 15th April 1999, 6:05:23. Today's Word. What first seems like a virgin later becomes an escaping rabbit. At first, keep quiet and calm like a virgin, but later, attack with full force like a rabbit running for its life. I'm going to go ahead and get back on the computer for a moment. And I'm not allowed to do anything but reread some of the old emails. Very well. Telephone ski is ring? No? And I'll check the window in case something about the view has changed. But no, it has not. Fortunately for all of us, there is always Red. Red the Wise. Red, distant relation to the ancient Pope Turtle we all know and love. I looked into it, and turtles apparently eat an amount similar to the size of their head. But it's pretty clear that you've been eating more than that. You're gonna get big. You're getting too fat. Huh? It's almost chat time. And so, contact my beloved copy. Chat. To the chat room. To the chat room, chatman. User now online. 990415 140716. Erica is here. You entered the chat room. The chat room has been locked. Turtle Guy. Hey. Erica. You finally came. Turtle Guy. Yeah, sorry. I'm a slow walker. Erica. I don't have time for your retarded jokes. Turtle Guy. But did you know that turtles aren't actually that slow? My pet Red can run pretty fast. Erica. Can we get to the point? Turtle Guy. Yeah, whatever. Erica. I want to ask you about Ayame. Turtle Guy. What? Erica. Did you look up her past? Turtle Guy. Yeah. Erica, it's weird, right? Her past has been erased. Or else maybe what's left is just made up. Turtle guy. Maybe, yeah. And yes, a character break. I do apologize if anyone found the R word offensive, but since slurs are relatively infrequent in this particular game, I decided to go ahead and just read everything verbatim. So yeah, it was internet slang at the time, and also I think it does not speak well of the characters who have used it. So I'm kind of allowing them to incriminate themselves as being jerks. Anyway, back into character. Turtle guy. Maybe, yeah. Erica. What do you think? Turtle guy. About what? Erica. Just like Kamui, Ayame has a lot of mysteries. Turtle guy. Like what? Erica. Like the fact that Ayame was almost as capable as Kamui of killing. Why? Turtle guy. She's capable, yeah. Erica. That kind of murder isn't something done easily. Turtle guy. Maybe her jealousy made her able to do it. Erica. Dumbass. With jealousy, there's no difference between men and women. A woman's jealousy being worse than a man's is just bullshit made up by men. Turtle guy. I wonder. Erica. To be honest, I'm not sure how much I believe the story about Ayame killing out of jealousy. I think she had some other, deeper reason for doing it. That's what I'm interested in. So if you have any info, then I'd like to hear it. Turtle guy. I don't really know that much about Ayame. Erica. You were checking out Gladiolus from the beginning, right? Turtle guy. Yeah, but it was a coincidence. Erica. Why did you decide to look into the Kamui case? Turtle guy. Because I was hired to. Erica. By what publisher? Turtle guy. Just some client. I'm not allowed to tell you their name. Erica. I want to hear more about the info you've got. Turtle guy. Pretty frank, aren't we? Erica. Yeah. I think we could work better together. Turtle guy. I'm surprised to hear you say that. Erica. Yeah, but I mean in a business capacity. Turtle guy. So you want to do business with me then? Erica. To be honest, I do still sort of hate you. But then there's a series of letters, numbers, and Japanese words that just kind of flow on the page, and Ere square has left the chat room. 4 question marks has entered the chat room. Turtle guy. Huh? Turtle guy. Erica? Turtle guy. You there? Hey. The chat room has been locked. Kanji that I don't know how to read. You should stop. Turtle guy. What? What the fuck? Are the lines crossed? Why? Why are you trying to get involved? Are you interested in Kamui? You saw, didn't you? You shouldn't forget. You saw Kamui. Amplified Kamui. And you were filled with fear. The Kamui amplified inside people's hearts is the true Kamui. Kamui was sleeping inside you too. And you were to be killed. turtle guy. What the fuck? Who the fuck are you? Kill, 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 kill! A series of question marks has left the chat room. The chat room has been unlocked. User now offline. 99/04/15 143821. The bat? You may. Anna is coming soon.
The silver case.
All the way. Film window. Save game? Yes. And if I'm reading this correctly, I believe that that is the end of that chapter of Placebo. Yes, and from here, instead of chapter 0, we go to chapter 1 of Transmitter, or chapter 2 of Placebo. And I'm going to continue when I come back to this, and I do intend to come back to this game. I'll continue alternating between the two, and have these two different points of view of this incredibly intricate and intertwined story. It's interesting to me if you observe the... Remember I said how the translation was so very carefully done. Every word meticulously made to make sure that it fit Suda 51's vision. Notice that a lot of times the characters and the text will kind of switch around and confuse the tenses of some of the verbs that are being used. You would expect a present tense to be used in a sentence and it's a past tense instead, and vice versa. I think that's deliberate. I think that one of the points of this story is that there are ways in which time and memory, because of their interrelationship within human experience, can both become soft. But that's just a theory. We'll have to play some more to find out for certain. Yeah, there's looking at RE Fan's text here, it's got some Bioshock, Silent Hill, Evil Within, Law and Order, Ghost in the Shell vibes. Yeah, there's a lot here that's kind of poking at, teasing at the concept of perception. And I do like that. I find that very fascinating. If I wasn't going to be streaming this, I would probably continue playing this on my own. It's thoroughly enjoyable, and I hope that you guys have been enjoying it as well. Now, as I mentioned at the start of this stream, next Sunday we're going to be going to something else. It's a special celebration for Thanksgiving weekend. Pardon me, please. I'm going to curl up with some nice mysteries, a thoroughly well-educated gentleman, and a nice piping hot mug of tea. Of course, that's next week. This week, we bid the silver case adieu. But before we go, I'd like to take this moment to thank all of our patrons, present and future, with special thanks to Cryptid Rhea, and most of all, special thanks to my personal savior, Laughing Gremlin. This channel could not be what it is without your support. Thank you. And if you would like to support what we do, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/Coyote de la Mancha. And when you do, please let me know via email or Patreon message if there's a particular color in which you would like to have your name displayed. Alternatively, you can give a one-time gift at ko-fi.com/Coyote de la Mancha. And finally, a huge thank you for all of you who are continuing to circulate the links. That signal boost really helps the channel. Thank you. So, until next time, always trust your turtle. Try to remember all of your strange encounters. And never, ever, ever accept a light on your cigarette from a strange woman you don't know. And until next time, I will see you, my gentle viewers, sometime again.